On an adventure.
Yes, we are. Here we go.
We're taking a break. It is a holiday. I've got the day off. Charlie's semi-retired. He has the luxury of kind of taking the day off if he wants to. So we have headed up into the Clearwater National Forest. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Lewiston. And we are exploring, we are trying to find the Kooskia Internment Camp.
Immediately following Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor, numerous Japanese, German, and Italian aliens were arrested and detained on no specific grounds, without the due process guaranteed to them by the U.S. Constitution, and were sent to immigration and naturalization service camps throughout the country. Although there were a number of Justice Department internment camps throughout the United States during World War II, the Kooskia Internment Camp was unique because it was the only camp of its kind in the United States. Its inmates had volunteered to go there from other camps and received wages for their work. During this time, a total of 265 male Japanese citizens, 24 male and 3 female Euro-American civilian employees, 2 male attorney doctors, 1 Italian and 1 German, and 1 male Japanese-American interpreter occupied the Kooskia Internment Camp at various times between May 1943 and May 1945. Although some of the internees held camp jobs, most of the men were construction workers for a portion of the present Highway 12 between Lewiston, Idaho and Missoula, Montana.
Creek Trail 107. No motorized vehicles. We've driven up as far as we can off of the Highway 12, going between Kooskia, Kamei, and the Montana border. And there is a couple of camp spots here. There's been somebody camping here, and there's a camp spot right over there. But anyway, my map says we're supposed to go this way, and it's on the other side of the creek, just a little ways up. So we'll see what happens. I wonder what that was for. There's this there. I wonder if it's just on the other side of the creek right there. The creek is running actually really high. It is June 19th, so we've got a lot of the spring runoff from the mountains. I don't even know if you could hear me over it. It is so loud. I don't know if we can ford it, even if we could, if it's over there. I have a feeling it's just on the other side of the creek. Oh, that's impressive. Lost him. Where are you going? Almost looks like a mine has been dug out up there. Okay, Charlie says there's a cave up there, so that means I need to climb rocks. Now we gotta get down.
Yeah, we're going for the cave up here. Trails right down there.
Give me your hand. For a stick. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Hope there's no bear in there. Oh my goodness. Look at all the butterflies down in there.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. I bet that's a bear, Dan.
It had to have been.
I hope he's not still down in there.
Oh.
So we walked up the creek a little bit. We were kind of hoping maybe we could find a place to ford the creek to get over on the other side. And we've worked our way back because we're thinking the best place to cross is maybe down there by the car if we can. But we've been discussing the cave. So we were discussing whether or not the cave is a bear cave, a bear den, and we were talking about how we don't smell anything around it. If a bear had been in it, it would stink really bad. And then we see this. So it's probably pretty clear that this is an actual mine, and somebody is mining it for either silver ore or maybe even gold. We're in the Clearwater National Forest.
Yeah, there's a drill rod and actually a surge.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
So down here, I don't know if you can see down low, those perfect holes in the rock, they've drilled into there. Very cool. We're back here to the pulley thing, and what we think is a pump type house for pumping water up out of the creek. And it looks like, I mean, there is a pretty well, I don't know how good it shows up on the camera, but that is a pretty good, well-worn trail down to the creek. And I don't think it would be safe to try to get across this time of year.
There's quite a bit of water.
So there's quite a bit of water. We might have to come back in like August or September when everything is kind of dried up. But I bet, because it's definitely flat over there. I know you can't see it through all of the brush, but it's definitely flat over there, and it would be the perfect spot for the internment camp to be. We found another trail. Our car is parked right there. Somebody's made a fire pit right there, so somebody's been camping here. And we found another trail right here behind the car that's pretty well worn going down to the creek. But there's big boulders on that side, so it wouldn't be an easy climb out like it was up there further. And there's a camp spot right there. Somebody's made a fire pit right there as well. So you've got a couple of spots where you could come in here and camp. I found another trail. Carly's given up on me. This one takes you on to a little sandy beach area. But you have to ford even more. Yeah, I think that other spot is a better spot to try to cross. Good thing I wasn't videotaping that. What if I came around the corner with the video camera on you?
I don't know.
I think it's time to go find some lunch. There is a dinosaur on top of their roof. So we have stopped at what is called the Heart of the Monster. Charlie and I grew up on the Nez Perce Indian Reservation, graduated from WWII High School, and the Nez Perce origin stories have always been something that we've been surrounded by and grew up with. And the Heart of the Monster is the origin of the Nez Perce people story. Well, anyway, funny story about the Heart of the Monster for us personally is that our middle son Randy, who you see on a lot of our videos helping with building the house, he was scared to death of the Heart of the Monster. It's just a mound of rocks. The story is, you know, sacred to the Nez Perce people. But for Randy, we would stop here and use the bathroom on our drives, but we could not walk down here.
The coyote. And Wowtzy, the great monster, whose hardened heart lies in front of you. It happened many years ago, long before the people came, when only animals lived here. Once upon a time, Coyote was building a fish trap on the river when he learned that a great monster was eating all the animals. So Coyote set out to see what he could order. Coyote then washed his bloody hands and sprinkled the drops on the ground here. From this ground came the people Coyote named the Nimipu, the Nez Perce Indians. The heart of the great monster, now turned to stone, still lies here to mark the place of their beginning.
As a child in Idaho, you learned two things. The state bird is the bluebird, and the state flower is the syringa.
Here's a picture
And
of
here-
the syringa.
Here is a syringa. Didn't see a bluebird. And if you're traveling with your pedo, it is a pet-friendly trail.
Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Safety harness, check. Oh Lord, bud.